look at the pump house here in Cumberland. Joining me now is Denis Desjardins. He is the owner here at Sonshine Auto. Thanks so much for having us out today.
Good morning and thank you.
You know what, when you told me that you were practicing green recycling of vehicles, I had no idea what you were talking about. So where does it start?
Well, there's different stages in the automotive recycling, anywhere from inventory to drainage to inventorying, and then to the last final stage, which is crushing the vehicle.
Which we're actually going to get to do a little bit later in the show. You're going to let me crush a vehicle?
Correct.
Okay, I'm not so sure how I feel about it, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. What are we watching the guys do right now?
Right now, it's called the pumping station. This is we do all the drainage. The gentlemen here are removing all toxin fluids to prevent it from entering their water and ground. Anywhere from mercury switches, oil, tires, gasoline, everything is recycled.
So basically anything toxic they are removing. Now, Denis, before you started practicing green recycling, what would happen to the vehicles once they were a write-off?
It used to be called the junkyard look, is where everybody left some of the cars in the field and they'd be left to rot, and contamination-wise wouldn't be good for the ground.
Come for a walk with me. Wait until you see the yard here. How many vehicles have we got back here?
We're running on about 3,000 cars, about 60 acres of land, and we actually process 3,000 cars a year.
Okay, and what stage are all of these vehicles in?
Within a year, we changed the yard over, so I would probably say some of these cars might be here for 3 months, 4 months, and then they're actually for its final stage, which is crushing.
Right, and then what happens to a vehicle after it's crushed?
It is reused and shredded for new material, new metal.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the Dream Lift that's coming up next Tuesday. For people who may not have heard of it, what is it?
Dream Lift is and Donald will talk to you guys later on about this, but it's a program that the ARA, the Ontario Recyclers Association, has going on right now, that we pick up all the tires, and we help fund the Dream Lift, which is 81 handicapped children that'll be going to Walt Disney for the day, and actually that'll be held on April 24th of next week.
Right, and why did you want to get involved with that?
It is good for the community and everybody. It's a win-win-win for everybody.
And I mean, you've been around for 23 years. You've got a massive operation here. How have you seen it grow over that time?
Over the years, we started in '93, and it's kept adding cars and then meeting insurance companies and customers, and we got a good base of customers, and thanks to them.
And what are we looking at over here? This massive barn full of, are they engines?
This is one of the storage facility we have. This is where we store all of our transmission motors.
What will happen to them?
This is all for resale.
Yeah.
Everything is tagged, inventoried, tested, and everything here will be resold for to customers.
What if I had a vehicle in the back of my property that was a complete write-off? Should I be contacting you to do something with it?
Absolutely. So we do some of the older vehicles, and we have that program at Retire Your Right, and we actually go through the process, but we don't dismantle for parts. Is where we're going to drain all the toxin and then actually crush it.
Okay. If you head to the Sonshine Autoparts website, you can check out all of the information. A little bit later in the show, we will be crushing cars. Really cool earlier that we got to see the Ottawa Fire crew practicing extrication. I'd never seen that before.
Good.
Thanks so much for chatting with us. Stick around. We've got more coming up from Cumberland on CTV Morning Live.